Well guys, it's been a sort of chaotic and busy week, so we haven't gotten a lot of work done at the mobile home property, but I did want to come and give you an update and show you what we did do. So let's head over to the mobile home first and I'll show you what's going on over there. Well guys, today we're going to be working on kitchen plumbing, and I brought my drill because I have to drill a drain hole through this cabinet, through the floor, down under the trailer so that we can run our drain lines. So once I get these holes drilled, we'll try to get everything plumbed up today. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if you can see it. Perfect hole, going straight down. Took advantage of that hole that we just made to vacuum up underneath the cabinet and got rid of as much dust as I could from the two previous water lines and the drain line. So now that we have that cleaned up, I can get my PVC run. Now I don't have this fully planned out, but my idea is something like this. It's gonna be clean out, sink, trap adapter, and then air vent like this. So I'll figure out the heights, cut my pipes, and we'll get this section glued together at the very least. All of this goes inside the cabinet. Well, I just wanted to show you, little update here. I got this where I want it. I still have to connect the pipe down, and I still have to connect my air valve up here on top, but I'm just getting my layout established. I used some leftover wood that matched the cabinets to cut a little corner support so that we could strap that pipe in, and so far everything is looking good. I'm going to be working on connecting this drain to the main drain, but before I do that, I think I'm going to start working on the PEX and just get some of the PEX run. That's a lot easier, and I'll just get that out of the way. Good. I'm going to reset these wires, so I got to pull these staples. Whew. Okay, now I just have to keep going. Boom, boom, boom. A few more, couple more joists. It'll be good. This is a PEX A, so it's an expansion PEX. That's it. Well, I just got both ends hooked up and I was just attaching these pipe supports, and what those will do is help not only hold the PEX, but keep it from rubbing on the joists as it expands and contracts. It just stabilizes everything. So I got those on every joist, and this cold water line is finished. So now we have to do the same thing with the hot water. I think they should stack mobile homes up like 8 blocks.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, why have them so low to the ground?
Okay. Ouch!
Yeah.
Just poked my head with 100 pointy staples. They have a whole row of staples plowing down through the floor. You know how it is. I think I'm done. And over on this end, you can see how I connected it to my water lines, my stub outs. And now all I have to do is put some pipe insulation on these, and then I'm gonna strap them to the floor just to make sure they don't go anywhere. And that will be done. So PEX is done, and now the drain.
You gonna finish screwing the things in?
Oh, I didn't know I didn't do these sides. Now last night I finished up all the drains, all the plumbing is done under the house for good. That's a good feeling, but it was getting too late to film last night, so I'm gonna take you under there, show you what we did, and then we'll go inside the house to finish up the top side. I don't know if I showed this yet, but I put the pipe insulation on the water lines and strapped them to the floor, and now they're solid and they can't push down through the floor. But also you can see the sink drain coming down, going over. No, I do have to strap this up, but I just ran out of time last night, so we're gonna do that quick today. Get a couple of straps on there. Make sure it's not gonna sag over time, but you can see it flows over. If we look around the water line here, you'll see it goes in here. Flows down, swoops in. We have a clean out, easy to access. And then it goes all the way over to the septic tank. And you can see there's the water lines coming from the bathroom. Going in right there. Pretty straightforward. No problems. But like I said, can't leave this shaking. So we're going to strap that up. We're getting the tools together right now. This is the water lines to the house. They don't actually go to the house right now. They don't go anywhere. We will be cutting all of this out and rerouting it so that it works better, but we'll worry about that later. All right, well, we got our straps hooked up. We got 2 on this pipe, hard to see, but they're on there. And this is what it looks like up on the top side. You can see we have our drain, clean out, and air valve at the top all glued together. Right here, these are stop valves. So I have to cut the tips of these stub outs off, and we're going to be installing the valves on there. We're going to be opening a new tool today. Check this out. You know, I've never used a pipe cutter like this before, but we're going to try it today. Well, it worked. This is completely awkward. I want to hold this still. I can't seem to get the wrench in here. Do we have a smaller Phillips bit in the case? A number 1?
Yep.
Hey, just keep that handy. I was able to get it off, but I'll need it to put that back on. I just couldn't hold this still. Which way am I turning it? This way. So here we are. Valves installed. Everything feels good. We'll check those for leaks after we get the house pressurized with water, but they should be fine.
You're gonna be really hot. You're gonna be like... So are you ever gonna finish your fun page? Ew, I don't want that on me. Now I can defend myself. Who is that?
I'm sad that we didn't buy those chrome covers for the pipes.
I'm not. $10.
Well, I'm just looking around and I think the plumbing is 99%, we'll say 98% done. Mm-hmm. But this is finished up. This is big. We have the water, the drain, all tied in. Bathroom and kitchen sink ready with the stop valves. I still have to pressure check those stop valves, but they should be okay. It's been a long time since I installed a stop valve compression fitting. So we'll see how those go.
They're probably fine.
Yeah. And I left enough length of pipe on both of them that we can just tighten them up more if they're leaking, but if they need to be replaced, we can cut them off and start over. This is big because now we can move on to the next steps. That being, we could work on countertops, and we could also work on the bathroom, and I think that's what we're going to be working on soon.
Yep.
We're going to try to get that floor done so we can install the sink and the toilet now that everything's out of the way. And we're just going to keep flowing and getting done whatever we can. So I don't think there's anything else we can do today. So thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.
Bye.
Now, like I said, nothing too exciting, but big progress getting the plumbing wrapped up to the kitchen, and that allows us to continue on with the kitchen and the bathroom. We also have some projects that we are working on back at home, in the backyard, in the front yard, inside the house. Some of those will be featured on our second channel, Living Different. We'll link that in the description below in case you want to see extra content, extra stuff about our life, about whatever we feel like showing. But on this channel, I'm going to stay focused and try to just keep on the mobile home and anything major that we do to our house. But there's no major house projects happening right now, though we will be rolling into some hopefully a little bit soon.